Greetings and welcome. This is my July 7th, 2023 Biofield Tuning video. Today is July 7th is 7/7, and then if you add up the year 2023, those numbers add up to 7. So this is considered the quote 777 portal day. And I've really been, ever since the solstice and then the amazing full moon on Monday, I've really been looking forward to today, and I had hoped to do a video. I'd actually hoped to do my first live video, and it turns out you can't just go live, you have to do some prep work on that. So this is a quick recording, and then I'm gonna post it immediately. So this is as live as I can be without being live. And as it turns out, as this day started very early this morning for me, it has in no way been what I thought it would be. Not that I had concrete expectations, but I didn't think it was going to be horrifically, awfully hard. To the point where I kind of thought about not doing a video. I phoned a friend for some support today, and she said, Rebecca, I think you ought to make a video. I think you ought to go live. I think you ought to make a video because there are people who are having your same experience today, and it's not some blissed out divination portal for everybody, and maybe even for anybody. And I think you ought to film a video from exactly where you are. And so I took a walk and I decided to do exactly that. So the three elements that have really impressed me today are the stages of incremental change and way stations, and when things get broken down to their fundamental, elemental, structural essence so that they can be recombined in a more effective way later. That dismantling is a thing, y'all. It's really been a thing for me today. One frequency that isn't in a tonal frequency sound, but in an image frequency, is this image today, flow with change. And the friend that I was speaking to this morning was specifically speaking of the nature of the triangle and the circles in this image, and that the triangle is sort of the scaffolding, like it's the structure of what was, and then the spheres alongside are the elemental components that made up that idea, concept, construct, whatever. And as they come apart and then go down the flowing lines along the side and change into different structures made out of those same elements. Concept number one. Concept number two, I guess it was a day or two ago, somebody whose work I follow in the sort of more mystical realms was talking about this day and this energetic happening that is 777 as a way station that is necessary to increment out legs of, say, a journey. And it made me think of when you're going up a mountain or going up any altitudinal situation, that there is, if you don't get pressurized like in an airplane, there's always some sort of line of demarcation where you have to sit and acclimatize. And yes, you can go further, but it's a necessary step to pause at that level of altitude, 10,000 feet, whatever it is, before carrying on, so that you don't run into severe problems. It's doable, but only at a metered pace. And then the last analogy that really dropped in was, you know, we all wish that a butterfly came about because somebody just stuck some wings on a caterpillar. But that's not how it goes. It has to go into the cocoon, and it doesn't go into the cocoon and grow wings and then come out of the cocoon. No, it dissolves into like metabolized, formless goo and then reconstructs itself, a la flow with change, and then emerges a butterfly. It doesn't just push really hard and sprout out some wings out the back. So for all of you who are experiencing the differential, the way station, the Rosetta Stone of translation, the altitudinal recalibration, for everybody who's having a 777 moment like that, who may be crying as they watch this video, because it took me about all I could do to stop crying to film this video. I hear ya. Me too. And may we use this necessary segue chamber in ways that work for each of us best. Yeah, I think the other sort of on the calendar element that really struck me was, I think it was Sunday, July 2nd, is maybe technically in terms of the numbers of the days, is like the exact halfway point of the year. And what do we want going forward? What do we want going forward this year in our lives, in the timeline, the story of humanity? You know, if given a sack of hydrogens and oxygens, would we choose to make water? Would we choose to make the water that we drink out of our taps? Would we choose more crystallinely, perfectly formed water? Hey. Because fundamentally and elementally in our own rights and in our own lives, we make those choices every day. It feels particularly significant today. I can really feel it. Yes. Yeah, the fear, yeah. You know, it has eased a bit, all of the support that I asked for and was able to receive today has really helped calm and land some of the enormous emotions that I was having earlier today, which were around a lot of fear and a lot of despair and exhaustion around uncertainty and ambiguity in all ways, in all things. And the dismantling of things is deeply uncomfortable. That's such a bliss in any way. Y'all, I don't want to just let rip on a bunch of curse words, but it's not uncomfortable. Like, it's not okay. It's just, it doesn't, and it's necessary. And even if you know it, you know, okay, I've got to do the thing. I've got to pause halfway up the mountain, or else I will not be able to breathe. My heart might stop. I might have an aneurysm. This is necessary. But the hardship of it, God, I could weep again. Yep, okay, yeah, I feel you. I'm there. Me too. I see you. Wow, golly. Don't think out. Don't wimp out. Oh, I'm saying that to me. I'm saying that to you. This life, your life, this world, your world can be a better place. You know, one of the things that has really, sort of packaged in the candy coating of my deep despair this morning was a little bit of a tantrum. Yep. Yeah, my tantrum was, you know, I feel like really to a fairly high degree and absolutely to my best capacity, I have been modeling and being the change I want to see. I could weep. Oh, what I'm hearing is, you know, just keep going, just keep going. It is really right alongside you that I am tuning today. That message is for you, and that message absolutely is for me. And so I will. I'm going to keep going. Whew. Restructuring is a thing. Restructuring is a thing. Don't chicken out. Don't wimp out. That's right. Yeah, you know what? This, you don't, there, you know, this nudges up against a lot of perfectionism, trauma-driven perfectionism that's out there. But on this fundamental restructuring trajectory, good enough doesn't count. It's like, no, go ahead from the foundation up. Make it clean, make it tidy, make it sound. Make it sound of sound, mind, body, spirit. In tune, tune in. That's right, not in that inaccessible perfectionist way, but in a divinely, stupendously, I don't even use that word, stupendously solid way. Make it right. Make it sound solid. Wow, my back just popped. I don't know if that'll come out on the recording. And take whatever is coming through on this day and for the rest of the year. Yeah, it's that. Okay. It's working with the imperfections that make it perfect. God, you know, the language, English is such a slippery slope. After spending years of cultivating sort of good and bad out of my language, it's like, just take all what's imperfect and just do good. Like, be good, not good and bad, but like just rich and yummy. Yeah, there. Yep. Okay, there. That's it. Like, that's what you can trust. Ooh, it's right here. It's right here. Yep. There. The fork did. All right. There it is. I'm going to shine this with the 417. Okay. And the 528. Huh. Y'all. Yep. Yeah, that's just, we're just shooting that one straight on up. Well done. All right, you guys. May that be the beacon. May that be the beacon through this day, through this portal. Whew, y'all. Did not know it was going to be this bumpy of a ride. Okay. Wow. For anybody who watches this, truly my best to you. This has been a humdinger. I hope this helped. Love to you all.